So let's move into our second segment of the show, which is where we're going to get into reactions and reviews. So I want to take a couple minutes. We're going to do this every week where we're going to review a movie trailer for the week or TV show, and then talk about the trailer, what excites us about it or doesn't, what we like about the trailer, the way it's portrayed, and what we don't like about it. So I think this trailer, Brian, the one I picked for the day, you said you haven't seen, right?
No, I
Which
have
is
not
the
seen
Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, which I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and it's coming out in 2 weeks. I couldn't be more excited for this show. So let's take 30 seconds. We're going to watch the trailer, or whatever, 2 minutes. Let's take 2 minutes. We're going to watch the trailer, and then talk about it.
Cool. Hyped.
Dude, I know exactly what moment you laughed at, right? When the baby hit the button.
When the baby Yoda enters the baby carriage, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gone.
The thing, I'll just say straight off the bat, the thing that I love about this trailer the most is that all of the voiceover is from the previous season. Yeah, it's something which you haven't finished watching.
I have not finished watching. I'm on episode 4. I stopped when the bounty hunters are ambushing them and trying to retrieve the baby again because he saved him.
Yeah, you gotta finish that before October 30th, because when season 2's done, we're definitely doing a review on this podcast. But I enjoy that they're basically setting up the story of season 2 by reminding us of what happened in season 1.
So it's essentially like
but only showing all new footage. It's not like they showed us
trailer.
old footage, which I appreciate.
Yeah, so
Because some trailers do that. They're like, hey, here's all the stuff from the last one, and then a little bit of the new one, which
the audio is a recap, but the video presentation is new content from the second season.
Yeah. And it really looks like they're going to a lot more locations in this season than they did in the last season. The action looks like it's going to be taken up a notch. I don't know. I'm super excited for this show, let's talk about this, because you said this off air a second ago, that this show is doing way better than all the movies.
Yeah,
or at least the sequels.
Yeah. I just it's insane how much Disney has brought in for the production value of this show. It used to be that TV shows were lower budget and feature films were when they whipped out the big bucks, but we're starting to see more and more content. And HBO started it, but Disney Plus has really taken it up a notch.
Yeah.
With this show and what they're producing here.
It's really interesting because, I followed Star Wars news. There was a point in my life where that's all I did. Every night I got home from school when I was in middle school and high school, and I just looked up Star Wars rumors, Star Wars news. And after episode 3 came out and everyone thought, the movies were done, George Lucas was writing a TV show. And at the time he said he had written 100 episodes, but it was not feasible to do because they were going to end up spending over $2 million per episode. And it was going to cost $200 million to make 100 episodes of this show.
It's like when you get to
which is crazy for television.
It's like when you get to a point in a script and everything has been affordable, it's dialogue and stuff, and then you get to one paragraph, it's 3 cars enter highway, explosion occurs, choppers.
What's great about this, and from a filmmaker's perspective, and just being the nerds that we are, have you watched any of the behind the scenes on the technology that they're using on The Mandalorian with their whole LED wall?
Oh, right. So
for anyone who doesn't know,
it's interesting how they're bringing old technology back in the old,
but making
old,
it way better.
Yeah,
because projection technology has been used for decades, where they would just project a background on the wall. They'd have the
since
actor
the
right
inception of movies.
You could tell it was a projection, and now what they're doing is they've got a 360 dome with a ceiling as well, and all of it is an LED screen, and they're creating these environments using video game engines, and the camera moves in parallax with the scene behind them, and it's photorealistic backgrounds, which is amazing. The thing that I love about it is that because they're using these LED screens, they don't have to use any lighting on set. They use very little on-set lighting. because the LEDs are providing all the environmental light, which is awesome.